Trump refuses to participate in the next virtual debate with Biden. Washington. The tone rose again between the teams of Donald Trump and his Democratic rival Joe Biden on Thursday around their next debates, reversals and twists adding to the confusion in a presidential campaign already upset by the positive diagnosis of COVID-19 of the Republican billionaire. President erratic against a Democratic candidate who is hiding in his basement. The invectives flew 26 days before the presidential election around the organization of the next televised duels. After judging unacceptable to participate in a virtual debate next week, Donald Trump, ahead in the polls, demanded to debate twice in person against his rival. On October 22 as scheduled and at an additional meeting on October 29, just 5 days before the U.S. presidential election. A proposal immediately rejected by Joe Biden's team. The presidential boycott of the October 15 debate strikes one of the last major U.S. presidential campaign venues to survive the pandemic, after party conventions and large electoral rallies were shrunk to the skin. Taking note of the president's illness, the independent committee responsible for organizing these debates had decided Thursday morning that the two candidates would exchange as planned on October 15, but remotely and in separate places. "I'm not going to waste my time in a virtual debate. Debating is not that," Donald Trump immediately reacted on Fox Business. "I don't think I'm contagious at all," he said. Much to the dismay of Democrats, the White House tenant, 74, made the shocking announcement of his diagnosis less than 3 days after debating, in person, with Joe Biden, 77. Donald Trump's campaign manager Bill Stepien also tested positive for COVID-19, estimated, without evidence, that a virtual debate would clearly be a gift for Biden, who could rely on a teleprompter from the bunker from his basement. "Americans deserve to hear directly from both candidates," he added. "The president's erratic behavior does not allow him to change a calendar accepted by the two teams in June," responded Joe Biden's campaign manager, Kate Bedingfield. The Democrat will therefore be ready to participate in the final debate on October 22. Donald Trump can show up or decline, it's up to him. Making the debate of the 15th virtual aims to preserve the health and ensure the safety of all participants, justified the commission, the day after a debate between Republican running mates Mike Pence and Democrat Kamala Harris, who exchanged their arrows through plexiglass walls. Looking forward to resuming the gatherings. Team Trump planned to hold a rally of supporters instead but did not say whether the president would attend. The latter said Thursday morning his haste to resume the gatherings. The campaign of this Tribune, a great fan of the stands, was abruptly interrupted by illness, while his rival continues to roam the United States at his own pace. Having tested negative again Thursday, Joe Biden was on his way to Arizona, one of the key states that could fall into Democratic hands and tip the result on November 3. Before taking off, he refused to react hotly. "I don't know what the president is going to do, he changes his mind every second. Commenting at this point would be premature." The United States is the most affected country in the world by the novel coronavirus, which has claimed more than 210,000 lives and destroyed millions of jobs. Having reached the White House, the virus infected the president, his wife Melania, and many advisors. Hospitalized for 3 days, Donald Trump returned to the presidency on Monday and has since been concerned about appearing in good shape and at work. In a new video posted on Twitter Thursday, he wanted to be reassuring about the disease among seniors, a key group of the electorate, particularly vulnerable to the pandemic, in whom he is losing ground in the polls. The U.S. president also displayed his optimism about the economy, citing a strong chance of reaching an agreement with the Democratic opposition on a new stimulus package. But Democrats were more skeptical of these advances, as Donald Trump abruptly ended these negotiations on Tuesday, causing almost general dismay. For Trump, Kamala Harris is a monster. Republican President Donald Trump on Thursday called Democrat Kamala Harris, who could be the first woman to become Vice President of the United States, a monster. He is not re-elected. In his first interview since he tested positive for the coronavirus, Donald Trump, far behind in the polls for the November 3 ballot, particularly among women, twice referred to Ms. Harris by this term. "Everything she says is a lie," he also told Fox Business.